Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be finding out what are the traits that people love about you, okay? So I have 6 piles today, and I just want to say massive thank you to each and every one of you who are always continuously supporting this channel. Like, where would this channel be without you guys? I have no clue, okay? It's also International Women's Day, so happy International Women's Day to you guys. Oh my God. I made a song many years ago, right? Not that many years, I think 2 years ago, right? And it's about Women's International Women's Day. But I took down the video because I was like, oh, okay, the choreography's whack. I don't look good. I feel insecure about it. But the message still stands. So I'm probably going to share on one of my community posts. The lyric video is still up. It's on my other channel, Awkward Confidence, which brings me to say, if you're new here, I do have another channel called Awkward Confidence. Feel free to check it out, okay? So with that being said, I have 6 piles. So we have pile 1 with Equanimity. We have pile 2 with Harmony. We have pile 3 with Synthesis. We have pile 4 with Gratitude. And we have pile 5 with Rebirth. And we have pile 6 with Assertiveness. Yeah, so I thought I would do something a little more high vibrational in terms of, what people love about you. So, yeah, okay. Let's get started. So for pile 1, 1 minute and 39 seconds, you guys chose Equanimity, okay? So what is it that people really love about you? Okay, we have Change the Scenery, which is 12. 1 is all about new beginnings, new portals, independence, and 2 is alignment and partnership. So 1 and 2 together make 3, which can be creativity, support, foundations, networking. Okay, Change the Scenery. Let's see. We have Resourceful, May you recover and rise again. We have the 2 of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water sign energy. Then we have air sign energy with the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So what is it that people really love about you, pile 1? You are resourceful. Okay. I might as well talk about that one first since my hand was on it. You guys are very resourceful people. It does not matter where, when, how. If you need to get something done, or if you're determined to get something or achieve something, you're going to get it done. Like, even if you're somebody who, for example, if it's in the middle of the night, it could be, I don't know, midnight or 1 a.m. and you're out stranded, your phone battery's died, somehow, some way, you're going to find a way to get home safely, and you're very protected while doing so. Or I'm trying to think of another example. If you only have, I don't know, like, say for example, you only have £300 in your bank account, you find a way to make that stretch until, I don't know, you can make it stretch for as long as you can. Or you're someone who's good at accumulating money, you're very abundant. Even if you go out and you spend money on yourself, you find a way to accumulate it just like that, out of thin air. You can monetize literally anything, any skill. Like, you'll find a way to get it. Like, you will never go without. Even if the circumstances are very, very hard, or even if it seems like everything's against you, you will find your way to, like, rise up. You could have people who have betrayed you in your past. You could have had people who have let you down, disappointed you. You could have had things taken away. You could have had everything gone basically to shit, right? But you always find a way to get back up every single time. And you always find a way to turn the situation into your own favor. And this is what people do admire. Even situations that would have destroyed a lot of people, you may have a mindset where you're like, okay, cool, everything was a learning curve, and now it's made me who I am today. It's built up my character. Like, the way you look at life, people really find that magnificent. They find it amazing because they don't have that level of strength. Sometimes people may also be a little bit triggered by it because it makes them feel like you have toxic positivity, like, oh my God, like, how do you bounce back from the situation? Why are you being so positive when this thing happened? Or, like, you could be the type of people that when something bad happens to you, you may be sad, but then you may go on social media, you find that, like, something else happened or some sad thing that happened around the world, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to complain because look what's happening there. I'm grateful for what I do have, and I'll work on what I don't have. Like, your mindset is very rare. I feel like, even though in principle, there are a lot of people maybe on social media who talk about having mindsets like this, I still feel like it's a very rare trait to have. Like, some people may put on a performance and act like, yeah, like it's just that simple. But I feel like in terms of actually being that type of person, you guys are. Not many people are. You know, it's like it's giving like, say for example, a lot of people may suffer with jealousy. Like, they'll see something on social media, they're like, oh, I want that, and then they'll feel some type of way. You guys could be the type of people where you look at things and you see it from a lens of inspiration, and like you admire things as opposed to jealousy. And I don't want to paint it out like you guys will never be jealous in life. I'm just saying it's very rare for you guys to be jealous of other people, or to get really extremely sad about situations for very long, because you always find a way to pick yourself back up every single time. You're a very resourceful person. Okay, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, basically. So you know how to make the best out of every circumstance that is handed to you or thrown at you, or it hits you in the face, you know? And people really admire this trait because they low-key wish that they had this trait. If you're a woman, you may have a perfect balance between masculinity and femininity, and this could inspire women to embody the both, but it can also make men feel a little bit like, oh man, I wish I had that essence, but you know what? This is something I definitely need to work on within myself. But people really admire that trait. Okay, you're very resourceful. No matter what, you can make it work. It kind of reminds me of a reel I came across where this girl, she didn't have any cream. She wanted to cream her legs, right? The weather was looking good, so she didn't wear her tights. So, she just wanted to look good. She wanted to show off her legs, but they were looking a little ashy. But she didn't have her cream. She goes, oh, you know what? I have my hairspray in my handbag. Let's make it work. And then she just started spraying olive hairspray on her legs, and it just looked really gorgeous. It's just like, making use of what you have instead of complaining about what you don't have. Okay. People also like the fact that you are very fair and balanced. With this King of Wands, this is giving the energy of someone who's fair, someone who's logical. You are not a biased person. You guys could have Libra in your chart, because I just think of the Justice card. It's like you guys look at the situation for what it is. You take things as they are, instead of trying to paint something into something it isn't, or taking sides with someone just because you're loyal to them. Like, you are someone who sees things as they are. You are fair and you are balanced. If someone wanted to work out a dispute between them and another person, you would be an ideal person to go to, because people like the fact that you don't have favorites. If you are a mother, a father, a teacher, a boss, or whatever it may be, you may be the type of person where you don't have favorites. People may not believe you, but then you generally treat everybody the same. You treat everyone with the same level of respect. You treat everybody with the same level of compassion, and people see that fairness through. When you hear a story, you don't just believe what you're hearing. You think, you know what, let me go and ask the other side, or let me get the other story or the other side of this thing before I make my conclusion. You guys are very intelligent people, and people really admire this about you. You don't just buy into what you're fed or what you hear. You actually like to fact check. You guys could also be people who like to research random stuff. Okay, you guys could have a wealth of knowledge, and it may not even be used for anything in particular, but you just love to learn. Okay, but people really like this level of intelligence, this level of fairness. Yeah, and it's like, even though people may feel like, no, this is too good to be true, you must have a favorite. If it's in the case of kids, if it's in the case of workers, friendships, anything. If you were to turn around and ask these people, okay, then who's my favorite? They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know what to say, because you treat everybody with the same level of respect, the same level of love. Okay, so people really do like this balanced fairness. And when people do tell you about things, you don't just, again, blindly believe it. You're like, I need to see, why is my camera, okay, my camera's moving on its own. Okay, like, you guys are the type of people where you don't just buy into what people tell you, basically. Okay, you fact check, which also kind of relates to the equanimity. So you guys like fairness, you like balance, you like justice. If something is not right, you guys are the type of people, you're not going to just sit and ignore it and be like, okay, cool, let me just cross my fingers. And you're the type of people that you're like, no, I'm not going to stand by this just because everybody else is standing by this. Okay, you guys could have Libra, you guys could have Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, maybe even traits. Okay, not for everyone, but some people, you guys value fairness. You guys could be the type of people that when you fall in love, or when you're looking for a partner, you're looking for what kind of character they have. Do they have integrity? Do they treat others well? Even if people treat you nicely, if they're going around treating disadvantaged people like shit for no reason, you're not going to side with them. You're like, I'm sorry, just because you're giving me princess treatment or prince treatment, it doesn't mean I'm going to turn a blind eye to what you're doing to others. Like, you guys have a really good sense of moral compass, and a lot of people do love this because unfortunately it's very rare. It's not as common as we think we are. People are very good at saying the right things of what they expect others to agree with and support, and something that looks good on the outside, but you guys are the actual people that actually embody that. Like, you're not just talking about it. Like, how people are like, oh yeah, I give to charity, I do this, I do that, and they may do nice things in front of others when it's being filmed or when it's being watched, but with you guys are genuinely caring people. Okay, so people really do, they see your genuine energy. Okay, we do have to change the scenery. So this is telling me that you guys are the type of people where if something's not working, you're like, okay, if I've been doing this for so long and it's not working, I'm not seeing any progress, I'm not seeing any difference, I need to switch things up. Okay, so you guys are the type of people that you're not afraid to try a different route in life, even start a new career, even change jobs. Like, you're not afraid to start again. If you feel like something has not been working, you're not afraid to start again. If you're in a relationship where it's getting toxic, you're not afraid to leave. You're that person that I'm strongly getting, like, this is a group where if someone cheats on you, you're not staying. Okay, you'd be surprised, a lot of people would stay. Some people even stay if they have children. They're like, oh, I've got to stay for the kids. You guys will be like, nah, screw that, fuck that. We all know what we were getting into when we got together. We all know right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm not going to play those games, So you guys are the type of people that you have a high level of integrity, moral compass, and you're never afraid to start again, okay? But we do have the 1 and the 2. So you may always have to do things by yourself, but it's within your alignment. It's like, say for example, if you are in a toxic environment, whether it's work, whether it's friendship, you are the type of person where you're like, I don't care if this is my only source of income. I don't care if, I have to kiss ass to these people. If I'm not happy here, I'm leaving. God will provide, okay? He will make a way for me. That it's giving that sort of risk energy. So it's like, you may embody this alone. Like, many people may feel like, you're so stupid, why are you doing this? But you're like, you know what, I gotta do this. I gotta put me first. My mental health comes first, and you're gonna do it by yourself, but it's within your alignment. So you may act on your intuition a lot, but the 1 and the 2 make 3, which is support. So the universe or God, whatever you believe in, is always supporting you regardless. So even when you do make these changes, even if you do take these risks, even if you are adventurous, you try something new, you're being heavily supported by unseen forces. So that's kind of what drives you to do it anyway, okay? And people really like that. I don't think people like look at it in a very like deep sort of way, like, oh my God, they probably see it as, you're just lucky. Or how did this work out for you? Oh my God, that seems like such a risk, but you're willing to take it kind of energy, right? But we do have the 2 of Cups. So a lot of people do like you, Power 1. You may not always feel like it because you may low-key keep a bit of a guard up, but a lot of people do like you. People love having in-depth conversations with you. People love getting to know you. When they first meet you, they kind of feel like, at first you may appear standoffish, and then they get to talk to you and you're so friendly, you're so warm. So people really do love connecting with you. Some people may even feel like you are their soulmate, their twin flame, their whatever. And even though you may not feel the same way back, it's like, they feel this way because your energy is very warm. Your energy is very understanding. It's very safe, okay? But at the same time, people trust you. You may seem very confident in the things you say, even if people may disagree with you. It's like the fact that you have convictions within, you believe in yourself. That's all what matters. It's like you trust yourself, and that's what makes people want to trust you. I think people are also intrigued to get to know you. Okay, so these are the things that people love about you, that they can connect with you easily. You are easygoing. Okay, you are also somebody who you like to see others shine. So people feel really supported by you. Okay. But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the next pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. Okay. If you want to join my membership, it's only £2.99 a month, okay? So I need to move these out of frame because this is so distracting, okay? All right, so pile 2, 14 minutes and 26 seconds. You guys chose harmony, okay? So what do people love about you, okay? Harmony, it's giving Libra. It's giving Taurus energy as well. It's giving Cancer as well, okay? We have 11, talk to God. Okay, 11 is a master number. It's all about wishes and fulfillment, but round them together gets 2, which then means alignment or partnership, okay? Talk to God. Okay, some of you guys could even be life path numbers 2 or 11, right? We have wonder, may you see the whole picture. We have the Knight of Cups, which is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Then we have fire sign energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, what do people love about you, pal 2? People love the fact that you do embody harmony. You're not out here trying to cause problems. You're not out here trying to create drama. Like, you know, so many people I've personally met that would tell me, I hate drama. And then I get to know them and they are the drama. Or some people will tell me, I just want to be loved. I just want this. And then they'll go after people who are taken. They will entertain people who are married. And I'm like, I am so confused by this, you know? But you guys are the actual people that people can actually attest to, where you don't like drama and your actions show that you don't like drama. Like, you just like to keep the peace. You're like, I'm not about here. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You guys could be the type of people, if people want to go back and forth with you, you're like, you know what? I'm going to let you think you won, because I ain't got time for this. Like, you just don't care. Some of you may even just block people. Like, if someone's coming at you with some weird energy, they're trying to fight with you, they're trying to annoy you, they're trying to like basically gain a reaction out of you, you don't give them that satisfaction because you vibrate high. You're like, I'm in my own energy, I'm in harmony, I'm at peace with myself, so don't kill my vibe. Okay, some of you guys could be very introverted people where you actually enjoy your own company. You don't feel like you're missing out if you're not hanging out with people. You don't feel energized by hanging out with people for a long time. Like, you get the opposite. Some of you may get drained, right? So you really like keeping to yourself and vibing with yourself. Okay, I'm getting a lot of tranquil energy. Some of you guys, your decor in your house, you may have a lot of plants. I'm not talking about like this with the vase and everything. I'm talking about like a lot of Taurian vibes. It kind of reminds me of what's her name? I love her readings. In Plain Sight Tarot, I love her readings. Yeah, she's the one who, like, she's really good at it, and she has a Scottish accent or a Glasgowian kind of accent. Love her readings, by the way. Her decor, that's what it's giving. Like, it's giving tranquil, it's giving peace, it's giving, you know, like, I'm so zen. It's that sort of energy. So you guys are very easygoing people. Some of you, not all of you in this pile, some of you guys may smoke a little Mary Jane, okay? But you just like to unwind, you like to relax. Some of you guys like to I'm getting a vision of like bath bombs, where after a long day of work, like, you put a bath bomb, have a nice tea, relax. Some of you may drink wine, some of you guys don't, but it's like you do what you need to do that is like self-care that makes you feel great. And like, you do it solo, you do it alone, or like if you want to take yourself out somewhere, you're gonna do it. Like, you vibe in your own energy. Okay, we do have talk to God. So yeah, you guys give off a vibe where you may be more faith-based in terms of like, it's going to work its way out, like, kind of energy. It's like, you know what? I'm having to make a decision about something. I'm going to consult someone I really trust, or I'm going to go within. But this is also giving an energy of prayer, because we literally have talk to God. So you guys could be very intuitive people, and people really love that. It kind of reminds me of my mom. Like, whenever something happens to me or something difficult happens, she always says to me, okay, in Jesus' name, like, let's pray over it, because she's Catholic, right? So it's like, let's pray over it. You know, let's not think the worst of it. Let's pray over it, you know, or, you know, like, let's see how things go. Like, she's very sweet. My mom's a sweetheart, okay? So I feel like you guys may give off that energy where you're just like, okay, I'm just going to pray to God. Like, when something gets stressed out, you're like, let me just resort to something spiritual or something faith-driven, something like God-related, or if you guys are the types that believe in multiple gods or is it not deities? You may pray to that. But I'm just getting like meditation as well. Like, you may feel like, you know what, let me sit on that. Okay, but everything works out for you. I'm not saying that your life is not full of any struggles, but it somehow finds a way to work its way out, and it has a deeper lesson if it didn't work out. But with you, it's like you trust your intuition, and people really admire this about you. Okay. We have wonder, may you see the whole picture. So people really like the fact that you're someone who you can find the happiest moments in the most simplest things, even if it means having a nice cup of coffee, or even just looking at the sunlight, or something could be happening in your life that it puts you in an energy of distress. But say, for example, like, this is what's happened to me recently. The weather in London has gotten so beautiful lately because we're in spring now. And oh my God, that puts me in a good mood. So if, say for example, you guys could be like that, like the little things make you happy. It doesn't take much to make you happy. I'm not getting like a high maintenance person here. I'm getting like the little things would put you at joy. Some of you guys could have a strong connection to your family, or you like the idea of family, being there for one another. There's just giving a very peaceful, harmonious vibe. Some of you guys could look really nice in white. I'm even getting like pastel, purple pastel, blue, pink, cream, cappuccino, things like that. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so people really like the fact that you could also be very smooth with your words, okay? The things you say, I don't know if it's, you know, the right things to say to people when they need to be comforted, or if this is in a romantic sense where you're just very good at riz, okay? But what I'm getting here is like you're very romantic, or you might like to romanticize life, okay? But people, I don't know why I'm getting a vision of lavenders, because I'm thinking of a lavender Mayfield, because not far from where I live, it was actually like, I think 40, maybe even an hour away, 40 minutes or an hour away. There's like a lavender Mayfield that's very like well known in London. People like to go there for Instagrammable pictures, but it's just a lavender field and it's so gorgeous. It's the most breathtaking, beautiful thing. So it's making me think of relaxation. And you guys may be the type of people where you may romanticize your life like that, but I'm also getting some of you guys are really good with your words. You just have really good riz, okay? But overall, you know the right things to say to people to make them feel good, okay? We do have the Two of Wands, so I'm getting like this energy, like people really like the fact that you're not you're not quick to jump to making a decision when it comes to things. You take some time to reflect and think things through. I do want to clarify though, because I'm a little bit more confused on the Two of Wands. Can you clarify why we have the Two of Wands here? Oh, I also heard you think about the betterment of everybody. So when it comes to making a decision, you don't just think about what benefits you, what will make you feel good. You also think about, okay, is this going to be for the best betterment of everybody involved here? So you guys know how to put yourself first, but you also know when to be very accommodating to others, okay? We also have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you have choices in life. Like you have avenues. You guys may have multiple skills, multiple talents, multiple qualifications, where if you decided that, okay, I've studied in this, and this is not for me, but okay, I'm gonna start a new creative endeavor or a new career endeavor in this way instead, because I know I have the skills for that. Like you guys are very independent people. You're very protected, but very independent. It's like, it can't go wrong with you. Like if your intuition is guiding you towards something, you're not afraid to leave what you're already doing to go to where you're being guided to. And it's like you hold the world in your hand. This is purely your choice alone, but you make it alone. And you're very firm in your decision, whatever decisions you do make, okay? And you may have to do it by yourself. I did hear matriarch. So some of you, if you are a mother, you could be a single mother. Or if you are if you are an older sister, you may make decisions for your little siblings, something around matriarch I heard, but you do it independently, okay? I want to clarify the Knight of Cups further. Some of you guys could be Cancer and Leo, because I heard, baby, what's your sign? My moon's in Leo. Something like moon's in Leo. My Cancer is Sun. I think that's Lana Del Rey, Chemtrails? So, that song. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups? I feel like I need to shuffle it even more until it falls out. Can you clarify the Knight of Cups? Okay. Oh, okay, we have the Justice. Yeah, okay, this is what I was getting earlier. Soothing people, comforting people, because this is what it's clarifying. When things go wrong or things don't go somebody's way or someone has some sort of complaining to do, because I'm hearing Melanie Martinez paper cuts. I think she goes, don't be sad, it's really not that bad for you. So basically, you know the right things to say to make people feel good, okay? Yeah, you're a healer, okay? You're someone who you can really heal people, okay? But yeah, I feel like, yeah, pretty much. That's what people really love about you. I'm going to end it there. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, just email me. And if you want to join my membership, it's only £2.99 at the starting tier, okay? So pile 3, 24 minutes and 51 seconds. You guys chose synthesis, okay? So what do people love about you? We have 8, which is be courageous. 8 is about abundance. It makes you think of Leo energy. Also makes you think of Scorpio energy as well. But 8 is abundance. I don't know why I'm here in California. Some of you guys could be from California. Okay, we have nurtured, may you be loved and cared for. We have the Empress, which is Taurus, Libra energy, Venus energy. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Sorry, guys. Ooh, alhamdulillah. You guys have 10 of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So, what do people love about you? I'm not going to lie. As soon as I saw the Empress, people like the fact that you are attractive, okay? I know it sounds a little bit vain, but it is what it is. People really like the way you look. Whether you're a man or a woman, it does not matter. You are attractive, okay? A lot of people like the way you look. People really like your energy. It screams, I have arrived. Like when you walk in a room, it's like, I have arrived, okay? So people may like your self-confidence. People like the way you take care of yourself physically, even mentally, spiritually. You guys may have really high standards, and people really do like that because it empowers them to do the same, because low quality experiences, what's the quote? High standards will protect you from low quality experiences. That's what I'm getting. So you guys may have upped your standards, upped your level, and you're not afraid to invest into yourself, okay? Some of you guys are abundant. Like, it doesn't have to be like you guys are balling or rich, but you're stable. You're never without, okay? But you also have abundant energy. So anyone who you choose to invest your energy into, so anyone who you care about, whether it's friends, family, lovers, kids, like anyone that you choose to invest into, their life dramatically improves just by being around you, just because you're willingly invested into them. But then if they do you dirty, then you revoke that energy back, and they do see a correlation in things not working out for them and when you have removed your energy. So it's almost like people may want to be closer to you because they know you're going places, and I don't think they see this in a always in a conscious way. Sometimes it's just spiritually like guided, where like you have this abundant energy, and whenever people are around you, their life does dramatically improve. You guys could also be the type of people that, say for example, if you're a woman who likes men, you could be the type of woman that you go for a man that not many women may like, but you see the potential in this guy, and you invest in him, you like him, and then as soon as you like him, all of a sudden all other women start liking him, and he starts getting a lot of attention. And it's because of your energy. Like, some people may actually have crushes on the people that you like or have been with simply because you liked them. They're like, well, pile 3 is high value, so if pile 3 likes that person, then they must be worth it. They must be high value as well. Do you see what I'm saying? So I feel like you add value to things, and people really do love it. So even if you are like, people just see you as someone who, I don't know, they put you on a pedestal. You're giving queen/king energy. So anything that you associate with, anything that you do, you make it look even better, like even fun. Like, say for example, if you go to a restaurant, or you go to a country even to visit, or there's something about taking photos somewhere or going somewhere, experiencing something, and you post on social media, it automatically, everybody wants to go there, everybody wants to experience it. You make something look fun, but then when they go on their own, it may not be fun. They're like, oh, but pile 3 made it look so cool. It could even be with fashion. Like, you could pull off a lot of things that when people try it on themselves, they're like, it doesn't look like how it looked like on pile 3, okay? And if you're a guy watching this, there's something about you having good provider energy, good, like very much loving energy, but you know when to cater to people, but not to the point where you get taken advantage of, okay? People respect you a lot, regardless of whether you're a man or woman. You get a lot of respect, high quality, okay? I feel like a lot of people respect you, pile 3. You may be abundant, you may be grounded, you guys may have multiple streams of income, you may work really hard, but you know when to work smart, and you know when to take a break, okay? But you guys, some of you are destined for this. Like, if you have not achieved this, you are destined for it, and people can see that because you put the work in, but it's giving an energy of like, slow progression, but it's like people see the progression regardless. But you guys are very stable people, okay? Even if you're not balling, even if you're not rich, people get that impression, and like you exude a sense of class. It's giving Capricorn energy. Some of you guys could have Capricorn in your chart. But yeah, a lot of people do respect you. A lot of abundance here, okay? Especially with the Be Courageous. You guys are not afraid to try new things. You're not afraid to start new things, new creative endeavors, new career endeavors. If it's something that you feel like it's going to benefit you, you're not afraid to take it on board. Even if it's cringy to some, even if it's awkward for some. Like say, for example, right? If you know it's going to make you feel good, you may feel like, okay, let me sign up to do, I don't know, I'm going to use myself as an example. I dance, right? You may decide to sign up for a dance class. You may have never danced a day in your damn life, okay? But you're like, you know what? It's going to make me feel good. It's a challenge I'm willing to take. Let's do it, you know? Or some of you guys may like to just put yourself out there where most people may feel a bit shy. They may be like, well, I can't do that. Well, I can't post that. I can't do. But then you guys are like, okay, well, no worries. Well, I can. You guys are always challenging yourself, okay? And people really love this quality because they low-key wish that they could have this quality, okay? Yeah, I was getting another thing that was coming to my mind, but I think it's left, unfortunately. I'm hearing we listen, we don't judge. People like the fact that you don't judge other people. You know, people may put you on this pedestal, but you don't judge other people. People can tell you anything, and you're like, okay, cool, noted. Like, people are shocked that your reaction is so calm, okay? I'm also getting someone coming out to you. So say, for example, someone could want to come out to you and be like, oh, you know, I like this gender. And you're like, okay, cool. It's no biggie. For some of you may have children or a child that may be part of the LGBT, and you're like, okay, cool. Like, what did you expect me to do? Like, kill you? Stone you to death? No. Like, you guys could be very like chilled people, and I'm not getting this from this card. Like, this is just coming to me intuitively. I'm getting like, we listen, we don't judge, and people really feel safe in your energy. But you yourself, you're very I would try anything once kind of energy. Like, oh, let me give this a go, and people really admire that. Okay, we do have, yeah, did I mention nurtured and cared for? Like, you guys are very caring, very loving, very sweet. But again, not a doormat, because people respect you. So it's just like you've had that balance of, I can be kind, I can be sweet, I can be nice, but I'm not a doormat. You know, like, I know when to revoke my energy back. I know when to call my power back, and people really do appreciate that. Okay. If you have a home, people really love your home. It feels warm. Like, someone can come to you with nothing, and you're like, no, it's okay. I got a blanket over here. You can rest up here. Do you want any tea? Like, you guys are very accommodating people, okay? We have synthesis, and I think this this relates more to this card. Like, you guys, if you don't just talk about it, you be about it. And that's probably why a lot of you are either successful or will be successful in the near future, because you don't just do this. Your actions do it. Some of you guys may not even tell people what your plans are anymore. Maybe you used to. Okay, but even when you used to always manage to get things done and achieve it. But now it's like, oh, you may be attracting a lot of people that may be a little bit jealous or envious. So now you don't even tell people what you're going to do. You just do it. Like, if you're like, okay, you know, I've been wanting to get myself a nice car, you go and get yourself a nice car. Or some of you, if you don't drive, I've been wanting to learn how to drive and pass, and then you end up doing it. Or I've been wanting to take that course. I want to go to university. I want to get my PhD. I want to do this. You don't just talk about it. You just do it. Like, you visualize it, you say you're going to do it, and you do it. No matter how long it takes, you do it. Or I'm on a weight loss journey, you do it. So it's just like, you guys make shit happen. You don't just do this, you make it happen. Some of you guys, not to call you out, not to say that you guys are liars, but you guys may say things that may not be true, but with the intention to make it true, like as a form of an affirmation. So it's like, say for example, you're like, oh, I'm really rich, but you may not be rich currently, but you're saying it to manifest it, if that makes sense. So not like a lie as in like, I'm trying to impress people, but like, you may speak things into existence. That's basically what I'm saying. But it works for you. Okay, I heard golden hour. So some of you, I don't know, something about complexion here. Some people may really like your complexion. So you may have, I don't know, I'm getting like a gold sort of color. So like, you guys may have a tanned complexion, like a toasty warm. You guys may have really nice highlight. It shows up beautifully in pictures. Like, there's something about sun-kissed skin, a beautiful tan. There's something about your complexion coming through. Okay, so even no matter what race you are, you may be on the tanned or darker side of it. Okay, and people really love that. I'm hearing Take Me For a Ride, Boy. What's that song? By Normani. Pull up on the, ooh, ooh, ooh. What's it called? Take me for a ride, boy. What's it called? I wanna get... What is that called? That's gonna annoy me when I don't know it. It's gonna annoy me when I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. What is that? And why am I hearing that? Pull up in the... Ooh, ooh, ooh. What is it? It's by Normani. Fuck it up like oopsie daisy. What is it? What is... This is gonna piss me off. Sorry, guys. What is it? Ugh. It was a collab with Cardi B as well, and I'm trying to remember it. I'm sorry, I don't know it. I'm annoyed, but I don't know it. It's like a very sultry, very sensual, very like rare kind of song. So you guys could have sex appeal, okay? So a lot of people might find you really attractive. They may imagine things with you, but like, yeah, people they just find you attractive. And I'm getting it's not just your appearance, like it's your energy you exude, okay? Sexual energy, yeah. But I don't know what the song is, sorry. But I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me, okay? We have powerful 35 minutes and 50 seconds. You guys chose gratitude. We have 22, love your body. Okay, 2 is all about alignment, partnership. But 2 and 2 together make 4, which is stability, protection. Okay. All right, so we have miracle. May a miracle come to you. We have the 9 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy. Then we have the Ace of Wands, which is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so. Whew. All right, so what do people love about you? I think it's your confidence. We do have love your body. So even if you may feel insecure about your body, ooh, my hand's itchy. In some cultures, that means money is coming. So you guys, we do have the 9 of Pentacles. So you guys, you could be very financially independent. Like you don't depend on anyone for money. You depend on yourself. And people find that such an amazing trait. I know it may seem simple. Like, oh, come on. Like we all have to survive. Like why wouldn't I work for my own money? But people... I don't know, people may paint you out to be, especially if you are a woman, where you could just marry rich. You may be very attractive, or you may be well versed in certain like social groups that could take you. Like people basically say you could leech off people, or you could have people who would happily spend money on you and provide for you, or marry you and take care of you if you wanted it. But you don't. Like with you, you're like, no, I like being independent. I like having my own money. Okay, and people really like this. Yeah, but something about love your body. So I feel like even if you guys may feel insecure, or you may cover your body a lot, or you may just feel like, oh, I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want to show skin, or whatever it may be. People find your body really attractive, whether you see it or not. People find you really, really attractive, especially your body. It's the silhouette. Some of you guys may be curvy and you may feel a little bit insecure, but not everyone in this part, but some people may feel insecure about being curvy. Or even if you're not curvy and you're slender, you're slim, you may feel like, oh, okay, you know, I want to cover myself a little bit, or I want to leave something to the imagination. But people really like your body, okay? People also may feel like you're very confident within yourself. You're very secure in yourself. For some of you, it's giving like they only like how you look and that's it. But for others of you, it's giving they like how you look and they know you like how you look. So it depends on where you guys are at with your journey with yourself. Some of you are very confident. Some of you may not be confident, but regardless, people really like your body, right? So yeah, people really feel like you take good care of it, or you put in the right amount of work to look the way you want to look. Some of you, I'm not gonna lie, you be built like a Greek goddess. Fine AF, okay? Women, especially if you're a woman, because women are beautiful, man. Women are gorgeous, okay? So people really do, similar to Pile 3, people really do like your physique. Yeah, but we do have gratitude. So people really like the fact that you are someone who you never really take anyone for granted. When people do nice things for you, you really go above and beyond to show your appreciation. You're very grateful for your life. You may express gratitude every morning. You may wake up in the morning and say what you are grateful for. Like you are someone who you find so much joy in the blessings that you have, and you're just very appreciative, and people really feel appreciated by you, because I'm getting there's some people in your energy that they may do things for other people don't even say thank you, people don't show them any sort of respect or any sort of gratitude, but you go above and beyond to make people feel appreciated, and it makes them feel really loved. Side message, not for everyone in this pile, I'm getting, this is a little bit messy, I'm getting a vision of a guy telling his wife, like, you're never grateful for what I do, but you know, part 4 is going to be the person that makes me feel appreciated, makes me feel loved. So I don't know who that resonates with. I don't know if anyone's dealing with a third party situation, but that randomly came up. Okay, someone may be talking about you in a way where, like, oh, why can't you be like power 4? Power 4 is very appreciative. Power 4 makes me feel loved. Power 4 builds my self-esteem up. It doesn't just have to be in the context of love. It could even be with friendships. Maybe you're that type of people who, you're cheerleaders, you uplift people, you make people feel great about themselves, and they are surrounded by people that put them down, and they're so grateful to you, but you're also so grateful to them, and you see the beauty in others. Okay, when you have a miracle come to you, I feel like, I don't know why, you guys give off an energy of protect, pile, fall at all costs kind of energy, where you're such a good soul, you're such a pure-hearted, empathetic human being, and I feel like people really, really wish the best for you, because may a miracle come to you. I don't know if miracles do come to you, but people kind of wish that miracles would come to you. So if you're praying for anything, if you want something, you're trying to manifest something in for yourself, but people are rooting for you because you're such a good soul. Okay, you may be very independent. I'm getting financially literate and also very good with spending. Like, I'm not getting someone who splurges. You're very resourceful with your finances, but people are just, I think I'm getting an energy where some people know about your story and they kind of hope the best for you because they know you've struggled a lot. You've had to fight for things or get things, everything for yourself. You know, like, it hasn't been handed to you. So people are kind of hoping for a miracle, or maybe situations that were designed to destroy you, they didn't. Instead, you alchemized it, and people see this as a miracle, and they really do like this about you, that you're able to bounce back and be protected. Okay, but we do have the Ace of Wands, so I will clarify that, but I'm also getting that could be due to energy. So people may like the fact that you are hard workers, you're always on the go, you are high vibes. For some of you might be extroverted, like you're out and about, you're always doing something, you're always keeping yourself busy. Can we clarify this Ace of Wands? Some of you could be very creative people, you're always coming up with very creative things. Yeah, very free-spirited, because I did hear, I'm like a bird. Yeah, can you clarify the Ace of Wands energy? Ooh, yeah, okay, so we got the 10 of Swords. So when something ends quickly, you get over it. Like, you don't stay, oh, okay, this could be potentially messy for some of you, not all of you. For some of you, if you go on dates with people, or you enter relationships with people, and then it doesn't work out, you're like sad for like a day or two, and then you're over it. Do you guys have any ADHD? I don't know what it is. Do you guys have any ADHD? Because this kind of low-key reminds me of me. Like, I be so in love, and then when it doesn't work out, I'm like so sad for like a day, 2, maybe even 3, and then I'm like, anyways, back to life. Like, I feel like you guys bounce back from things. You get over things so quickly. Oh my God, you be destroying a lot of people's egos. Like, some people even question, like, did you even like them to start with if you're able to get over people that quickly? But I feel like you guys just keep yourself really busy, or you just got shit to do. You have a life. Okay, yeah, with the Fool card, it's giving that energy. It's just like, onwards and upwards. Like, you're always looking for the next best thing or the next best opportunity, especially with this 3 of Wands energy. It's like, okay, like, if it doesn't work out, like, it's fine. You'll find a new person, especially in relationships. It's like, okay, cool. All right, we weren't compatible. Okay, it didn't work out. Okay, cool. That person did me wrong. All right, well, I'm not going to sit here and be sad because, you know, that doesn't benefit me. I might as well be happy elsewhere. And then boom, a new relationship. It doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could just be pertaining to other things in general. So if you apply for a job, you don't get the job, you're not like bummed out about it for so long. You're like, okay, cool, I'm just going to apply to somewhere else. Or, okay, cool, I'm just going to do something else. Or for some of you, if you are unemployed, you're just like, okay, cool, I could choose to sit and be depressed about it. Or I could do something really fun and innovative and do something on the side for fun. Like, you guys entertain yourselves, but you're always looking for the next best thing. So you don't really stay sad for too long. You're not afraid to end things and walk away from things to start up new things, okay? I love that energy, okay? I heard toga. Some of you guys may be Greek. Something about Greek is coming through, or you may go on holiday soon. I also heard, for some of you, you may have someone with the same sex who has a crush on you right now, and they wonder if you swing that way. Okay, random. But I'm going to move on to Power 5. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. Okay, so for Power 5, 44 minutes and 30 seconds, you guys chose Rebirth. I'm starting to think that all these powers somehow, like, they resonate with everyone, but they bleed into each other, because Power 4 reminded me of Power 3, but Power 5 already reminds me a little bit of Power 4 with the Rebirth, okay? But let's see. We have 9, which is truth. 9 is all about endings, tell the truth. We have clarity, may you bathe in the light. We have the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Swords, which is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is giving mad air, okay? 4 and 2 make 6. Moving on, okay? You guys heal and move on from things very quickly. You get over things, similar to what I was mentioning in pile 4. You guys, people like the fact that you bounce back. You can move on from, you don't pester people. I'm getting an energy. You guys respect people's boundaries. You don't beg. Okay, you guys have high self-esteem. You don't beg anyone for anything. If someone's like, I want space, you're like, cool, have your space. In fact, have the whole fucking galaxy, if you will. Like, you just don't care. Like, you respect people's boundaries because you honor your own boundaries. But you also know how to get over things quickly. You heal and you process things, and then you move forward, okay? With the 2 of Swords, people really like the fact that you have a perfect balance between intuition and logic. When you make decisions, it's not just like, okay, only logics, or okay, only intuition. You make sure the two coincide with one another. This is also giving, similar to what I said in pile 1, you guys are not biased people. You like to get 2 sides of the story. Whenever you are faced with a challenge or a story or a decision you have to make, you think about, okay, I'm gonna need some time to think. I need to hear this side of the story. I need to hear that side of the story. I need to consider this fact. I need to consider, like, you guys may be overthinkers, but it's in a way where it's logical. It benefits you, it benefits others. You guys, similar to Power 1 that I mentioned, you don't just hear something and run with it. You're like, no, I need to get backdated evidence. I need to get research. I need to find out things. Like, you guys don't just make aimless decisions. That's why it may take you a long time to make decisions, okay? But people can see that you guys are very wise, okay? Very intelligent. We do have the 4 of Swords. So yeah, you guys are very reflective. People really want your energy. I'm not gonna lie, Power 5. You may get people who are very clingy towards you because you don't really make yourself accessible, okay? You're very selective with your time. So not anyone and everyone can access you. It's honestly, I'm not trying to make you guys sound grandiose. I'm not trying to like kiss your ass or anything. I'm just saying it is what it is. You guys, you're very like, it's a privilege to have your time and energy, and therefore you don't just give it just aimlessly. Like, you treat yourself like you are like the shit, which you are, right? And you don't just give your time and energy to anyone. This is giving major introvert vibes though, because I'm getting you do enjoy your company, similar to pile 1 a little bit, or pile 2. I mentioned this in one of those other piles, that you guys vibe in your own energy. Some people may feel like, wait, does pile 5 ever get lonely? But you don't get lonely. You enjoy your company. You love it here, you know? So it's kind of like, it makes people want to be in your energy more. It makes people who get a glimpse of you want more. Like, they want to spend more time with you. They may try and, like, say for example, if someone calls you, they're like, we're gonna have just a 10-minute call. It ends up being 2 hours, and like, you may be already drained in that conversation trying to get out of it, but then like, they may be like, okay, like, let me just extend it. Wait, I have another question to ask. Wait, I have something else to say. Like, people really love talking to you, but for some of you, I'm not gonna lie, people be talking to themselves. You may not respond to people, but I feel like you just really, like, you rest and recharge this way. But people really like that about you, because it makes you seem mysterious and it makes them want to know more, so that if you do give them access to your time a little bit more, it makes them feel privileged. It makes them feel like, I must be very special. I must be a VIP. Okay, this is very random, but if you don't have any best friends, there's someone or people who want to be your best friend. They want to experience your energy that other people don't get to experience. You may have a really cool personality and you may gatekeep it a bit, so they want to be the one that you express it with. You may show it here and there, you may slip here and there, but people want the full access. Okay, people also like the fact that you're very honest. We have clarity and tell the truth. You're not afraid to tell the truth, even if it's going to result in an ending, even if it's going to result in someone disliking you. You don't care. You're going to tell people the truth that they need to hear. It doesn't always have to come out in a blunt way. but it's like you're going to tell people the truth because you feel like everyone is owed that. You are also truthful with yourself. You're very self-aware. People really like the fact that you are into self-development and you are self-aware. You're not this type of person where you're living under a rock and you're like, I don't know why these things happen to me, or I don't know what's going on with my life. You like to take accountability for your actions, your choices, and you understand that there are consequences that follow with each action and each consequence, right? So it's just like, you know what, yeah, like I know what I was doing, or I've learned from this. Like, you guys are into self-development, and sometimes that requires isolation, okay? And I feel like people really like the fact that you're just very clear, you're very honest, you're very authentic. I feel like people can say whatever they want about you, but they can't call you a liar. You're very, very blunt and honest. And whether they like you or not is going to be subjective, but people really do respect you. Because it's a reminder of that song, like, you don't have to like me. You're like, you don't have to love me. You don't even have to like me, but you will respect me. You know, like, it's giving that energy, okay? But we have rebirth. So yeah, self-development. People feel like you come out, you pop out after your time of hibernation, looking different, being different, talking different. Like, there's like, you guys go for a lot of elevation changes, okay? Especially with this rebirth in general, like, I'm hearing sound knowledge. Like, you guys are very smart, but you guys, I also had occult. Some of you guys may be into that. Not judging here, but there's something about you that you always fixate and change things about yourself, like transformational, Scorpio energy. It's like, if there's something you dislike about yourself, you're going to change it. You know, you're going to work on it, you know? I also have prima donna girl. So it's not like you guys are like stuck up or anything, but it's like, you value yourself so much and you're like, okay, well, this is what I want out of my life, but I can't get it right now in the energy I'm in. So I'm going to work on myself so I can get it. Okay. It's like, you may want to wear cute clothes and you're like, okay, I need to lose a few pounds, or I need to shape things up, or I need to fit into that dress. Like Kim Kardashian, Marilyn Monroe's dress. Like, I need to fit into that. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to work out now. It's giving that energy of like, you may want something, but it's like, you need to put in the work to get it. So you're like, okay, even if it means transforming myself, I'm going to do it. Or if it's a certain job you want, you're like, I need to be more confident to do a job like that. Or I need to have a certain good aura to get that job. Okay, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to go through self-development. Like, you're willing to it reminds me of actors and actresses who have to lose weight or gain weight for a role. Like, you're not afraid to change and transform yourself if it's going to be in your highest good. Okay, some of you guys are Virgos as well. I heard competition. So some of you guys people can't compete where they don't compare when it comes to you. You guys just like to show up as your best self. So if you're not feeling your best self, you're not going to entertain something. Like, I'm getting like love as well. You guys may be the type of people, if you're not feeling like your best self, or you're not feeling great, you're going to do the inner work before you even allow love in. So even if someone's coming towards you like, hey, do you want a date? You're like, sorry, I'm not open to that right now. I'm trying to work on myself. Like, you guys are very much into self-development, and people really admire that. Especially if you're a woman watching this. Like, some people like the fact that you're not male-centered. You don't look at marriage as like the be all and end all, like, oh my God, that's my only purpose in life. Like, come on now. You know, you have many purposes in this world. Like, that's not just your only one, right? So, or that's not just, for some of you, that might even be your one, you know, and that's okay. But people really like the fact that you're just more into yourself, but in terms of like, how can I better myself? How can I learn from this? How can I improve this? Okay. I'm hearing my own song. I did write a song called Zen. It's giving that energy. You guys are very Zen people. Like, you're just like, okay, cool. I'm tranquil. If you're coming at me with the BS, I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you about yourself, and then I'm going to move on about my life. If you want to get scrappy, okay, I'm not here for it. Fight with yourself. You know, like, you give that kind of energy. Okay. And if someone's acting weird, you distance yourself. You may even block people. You're like, I ain't got time for this. People really like this about you. Okay. Because they low-key want to embody this trait. Especially in work environments as well. But that's what I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the last pile. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, pile 6, 53 minutes and 23 seconds. You guys chose assertiveness. So what do people like about you? We have 6, celebrate you. 6 is a number of balance, harmony, reciprocity. Okay, we have charm. May you see the magic in all things. We have water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the 10 of Cups. And then we have the Tower card, which is Scorpio energy. So what do people like about you? Yeah, with the celebrate you. Okay, this is the only colorful thing I can see out of all the cards. This seems to be the most vibrant. You guys are not afraid to celebrate your wins, even the small wins. Like everything that you've done is an achievement to you. Like you could have literally like, okay, if you're worried about something, you're like, okay, I'm kind of nervous about this one thing. Like even if it's a tiny milestone and you do it and you successfully complete something, you're like, I'm taking myself out. I'm going to order a nice drink. I'm going to go out for some drinks. I'm going to feel great. Like you're not afraid to celebrate yourself. For some of you, if you have birthdays, yeah, your birthdays may be really great. Like some people really enjoy your birthdays, okay? People feel like you're not afraid to celebrate yourself and celebrate the little wins, the small wins, the big wins, okay? And I'm not getting you just do this for yourself. You do this for others. Like whenever you are close to someone and they've gone through something and now they've achieved something that they've been talking about for a long time, you're like, yeah, let's celebrate, let's go out to eat, this is a big win. Like you're someone who, you like enjoyment, okay? You like celebration, you like feeling good and making others feel good too, okay? Everything is harmonious, everything's in balance, like you like that energy. Yeah, you're not afraid to celebrate others, but you're also not afraid to celebrate yourself, okay? You guys have a healthy relationship with yourself, because I'm getting, you guys come across as someone who loves themselves. Okay, we do have charm. May see the small, may see the magic in small things. So yeah, I feel like to you guys, this may be my power that sees a lot of synchronicities. I feel like to you, everything is a lesson, or everything is a sign. Everything means something. There's no such thing as a coincidence to you guys, and I feel like it somehow correlates to how the luck plays in your life. So. Yeah, people may like the fact that you are very deep and very philosophical. It's giving Sagittarius energy. Pisces energy as well. Like you're very philosophical and people really like that. Some of you have your way of words with the charm. You're very charming, because this card makes you think of like Marie Antoinette, but it also makes you think of Anne Boleyn and even Elizabeth I. Sorry, I'm really big into history. I love history. So like it makes me think like those women, like they like a good time. They like dancing. They're like being like merry. They're like, trying new things, and they are also ahead of their time. They're a bit of reformists, aren't they? Like they're a bit ahead of their time. And it's like you're not afraid to try new things. You're not afraid to celebrate people, enjoy things. But there's something about being very intelligent, very smart, but also very like charming, very charismatic. Okay. We do have assertiveness. So yeah, people really like the fact that you have boundaries. Okay, you're not afraid to assert yourself. It could be confrontational, but I don't know why that word confrontational has a bad connotation to it, because I feel like people, when they hear confrontation, they feel like you want to fight people. Like yeah, what's up, yeah, what's popping, like people feel like when I hear that word, I feel like that's how people would interpret it, but that's not the way I'm saying it. Like you guys are very assertive, but in a very like cutesy way. Like if someone's trying to involve you in their problems or drag you down or make you feel like shit or just make you feel bad just because you're enjoying your life, you're happy in your life. Some people may envy your happiness, right? But like I feel like they expect you to then feel like shit if they start raining on your parade, and you're just like, that's just not my problem. That's just not my problem. Who sings that? Is it Lila? Like, yeah, you're just like, not my problem. Like, I feel like you just, that is your way of being assertive. Like, it doesn't just always have to be in like, oh no, square up, or oh no, like we're getting into a verbal altercation. Like with you guys, it's just like your assertiveness is simply being. Like, if someone does not like you, so it's like, oh, I've invited so-and-so to this party, like, oh, I know they don't like you, or oh, I know you don't like them. You're just like, I don't give a shit. I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go because I go for the good vibes. Like, no one can intimidate you. You're assertive. You do what makes you happy, okay? But yeah, with this 10 of Cups, you guys are just very content. Even if you're not, you come across this way, and that's what people really love about you. To know you is to love you. You're very merry, okay? You appear that way. You're very positive, okay? You just seem to have your life complete. Even if you don't, even if you're like, no, I still have a lot of things I want to complete. Like, no, I'm not even near where I want to be in life. You come across like you're very happy. You celebrate the small wins, the big wins. You find a way to find success in everything you do, okay? Like, to what may be minor to someone may be big to you. Like, say, for example, like, you may be like, okay, like you may work on a 9-to-5 job. Some people are like, okay, but you're not a millionaire, you're not rich, but you're just like, but I can afford the things I like. I can go on holidays, I can have a nice house, a nice car, and I really do like taking care of my loved ones. I like taking care of myself. I can eat the food I want. You're very content with the littlest things, and you find success in the littlest things. I feel like success is very different to you compared to what other people may like qualify as success, right? But with the Tower card, this is all about sudden changes. So people really like the fact that you're like, I'm going to change things up. Never let them know your next move. That's kind of your energy. Like, 1 minute someone gets comfortable with you, they think they know you, you switch it up. You switch it up. Like, it's giving the friend that always has something going on in their life. Like, say, for example, you could have not seen someone in, I don't know, like 2 weeks. And there's already something completely new or drastic about you, whether it's your physical appearance or your life circumstances. You're like, okay, so I got a new job here. I'm like, okay, cool. 2 weeks later. So I'm moving to Canada. Like, it's just so random. People just never know with you. But this is also about alignment. So things always align for you. And that is why things are seem so divinely guided. Again, I did mention synchronicities. So things do play up in your life, but it's almost like you're given like a forewarning about it before it does actually crystallize. So some of you guys could be very intuitive people, but people like the fact that, yeah, you do celebrate yourself. You are very charming. You do come across as very delightful, very, very content, just very happy, but also assertive. It's just like, yeah, I'm happy, but I'm not a doormat. Okay. Like, come on now. But your assertiveness is very cheeky. It's very like, it's like, say for example, if you're talking, right? And someone interrupts you. Instead of you being like, excuse me, I was talking, like, you're not rude like that. You may do something cheeky and be like, oh, I'm sorry. Did the middle of my sentence interrupt the beginning of yours? I was talking. Let's get back to that. Okay. Like, it may be in a very like cheeky way, but it's not like coming off as like very like intentionally like, it's like very cheeky, or like, I don't know, like, there's an example that I do with my students, right? If someone's like not doing their work, when everyone's getting on with their work and one student's like rocking on their chair, thinking that, they don't have to do anything, like they could just do whatever they want. I'm like, hello, sir, or madam, depending on the gender, right? I'm like, are you the main character here? Are you the main character? Because everyone else is doing their work. What sets you apart? Why are you not doing your work? Or say for example, if a child is rocking on their chair just randomly, I'm like, sir rocks a lot, or madam rocks a lot is usually the guys. Sir rocks a lot, what are you doing? Like, it's just very cheeky. It's not rude, it's playful, but it's still assertive, But yeah, I feel like that's all I'm getting here. But yeah, that's what people really love about you. Yeah, you're always changing things up, always going through different circumstances, different things in your life. But it keeps everyone honestly entertained, okay? Especially in your love life. You could have gone through some mad situations in love, but you're like, oh, I got stories to share. Here's some tea. Let's find out. Like, you guys are really hilarious as well. You guys could have a great sense of humor, okay? But that's all I'm getting. I'm going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Bye.